So first and foremost is tobacco products. Whether you smoke them, dip them, chew them, or whatever else you do with them, they cause inflammation in your lungs and in your gut. And that inflammation translates into worsening psoriasis if you have that genetic predisposition. So, so many of my patients through the years who had psoriasis were also smokers. And they would not believe me when I told them, your smoking is absolutely making your psoriasis worse. You have to quit the tobacco products if you have psoriasis, if you ever want to get off the meds and make your psoriasis meaningfully better. Number 2 is sugar. All sugars, whether it comes in a bag or a bowl or the little container you tear the top off of, or whether it comes in honey, agave, nectar, grapes, bananas, all this sugar causes hyperinsulinemia in your body, which is one of the 3 things we're trying to fight here, and that's going to flare up your psoriasis, okay? Next is grains, and this is all grains, not just wheat. There's lots of research that shows that whether you have severe gluten allergy or just a very mild reaction to gluten definitely makes psoriasis worse. My theory is that all grains, to at least some degree, will make your psoriasis worse. And so avoid wheat, also avoid oats, rice, corn, amaranth, millet, quinoa. All these things are plant seeds, and the plant does not want you to eat their seeds or they will not reproduce. Therefore, there are poisons in the plant, not quick poisons that'll kill you immediately, but slow poisons that will cause inflammation in your body. Avoiding all grains has helped some of my patients markedly improve their psoriasis. Next is number 4, alcohol. Alcohol causes inflammation in your gut. It causes inflammation in your liver. This inflammation gets translated to other parts of your body. And if you have that genetic predisposition for psoriasis, indeed, it will make your psoriasis worse. I would avoid all alcohol products, especially beer and wine, but you may even have to avoid the hard liquors and just be a teetotaler if you want your psoriasis to be virtually non-existent. Next is number 5, seed oils. And so these are oils that are chemically made in a factory from things like rapeseed, grape seeds, safflower seeds, sunflower seeds. And so the oils you should avoid are canola, corn oil, soybean oil, safflower oil, sunflower oil, walnut oil, any of the oils that have a very high omega-6 to omega-3 ratio are going to cause inflammation in your gut. And then, of course, I'm not even going to say it, you've already figured it out, that causes inflammation in other parts of your body, including your skin. So avoid all the seed oils. Use real fat to cook with and real fat to season your food. Use butter, use ghee, use bacon grease, use lard, tallow, suet, real things like that. And then if you want to use a plant oil, use avocado oil, olive oil, those, or coconut oil. Those are good, healthy oils that don't cause much inflammation in your body. Number 6 is dairy. And this comes from a previous milk baby. I used to drink a gallon of milk a day back when I played football in school, and I thought it was going to make me have big muscles and strong bones, but all it really gave me was dandruff and allergies and a runny nose all the time. Get rid of all the dairy. And now let's be clear about this. It's not the fat in dairy that's causing the inflammation in your gut and your skin. It's the lactose and it's the inflammatory dairy proteins. Now, some people find that if they drink raw milk or A2 milk, that it doesn't seem to cause inflammation. But since humans are the only mammal on the planet that drinks the milk of other mammals, I think that's probably not a very natural thing to do. And so I still use butter and ghee and sometimes some full-fat cheese and other things like that. But as far as low-fat or skim dairy, you've got to get that out of your mouth. That will, and I've had people tell me that just getting dairy out of their diet made their psoriasis incredibly better. And so number 6 is get the dairy out of your mouth. Now, number 7, the one you may have never heard before, is nightshades. Nightshades is a kind of plant, and it includes potatoes, tomatoes, eggplant, peppers, tomatillos. They basically all came from one plant that humans have crossbred through the centuries to make all these different things, but you can Google nightshades and or you can DuckDuckGo nightshades and figure out what's going on with these, what are nightshades, and then eliminate them from your diet. Now, you may have tried dietary changes before for your psoriasis and said, you know, that really didn't help anything. But so many of the dietary changes are based on preconceived notions and based on semi-religious beliefs. But these 7 recommendations are based on the ancestral appropriateness of these things. Number 1. Number 2, the paleo anthropology of these things. Number 4, my clinical experience. And number 3, which I missed, the clinical research, which I linked down below. So I base these 7 recommendations on those 4 things. I don't have a dog in this race, so to speak. I don't care if you eat veg or meat or use this oil or that oil. It's not about that. It's about what the research shows, what human beings have done for the last 250,000 years, and trying to calm down the 3 enemies: the inflammation, the immune system confusion, and the hyperinsulinemia that's leading to your severe psoriasis. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please take a second and click the subscribe button and the little bell button right beside it. That way, every time I have a bright idea, you'll be one of the very first people to know. Also, if my videos have helped your health a little bit, then you can sign up for my Patreon account. There's a link right down there. You can sign up quickly and throw a buck or 2 my way so that I have more time to make videos just like this. This is Dr. Barry. I'll see you next time.